So, if you're watching this video, we both have something in common. You're playing a single striker formation in eFootball Mobile. In a game where almost everyone has switched to a double striker formation, you didn't. And sometimes it feels like your striker just ghosts in your matches. I mean, 2 center backs are on him, making it difficult for him to touch the ball. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 simple tricks that will unlock your striker and make him score more goals. But first, we need to look at what every good striker needs. Because using a single striker formation, you only get to choose one. So they have to be good. In eFootball, when selecting a striker, there are 5 things you need to consider: attacking awareness, finishing, speed, physical contact, and most importantly, play style. Obviously, there are several other things to consider like heading, skill moves, or even what to give him in his second booster slot, which I would talk about later. Now, attacking awareness shows how fast your striker reacts when close to the ball in the final third of the pitch. This should be about 93 or more. Finishing shows how efficient your striker's shooting is, if most of his shots go on or off target. The value of this should be greater than 89. Speed obviously tells you how fast your striker is. You don't want a slow player leading your team, so speed should be greater than 86. Physical contact is how well your striker can withstand pressure and still remain balanced. Most players ignore this stat, and it gets worse when you have 2 defenders on you. Sadly, not many free cards have this, but regardless, it should be about 85 or more. For F2P players, you might not be lucky to have all these stats in your striker, but make sure they have at least 3. And finally, play style. This is one of the most important things to consider when selecting a striker. The 2 common play styles for center forwards are goal poacher and fox in the box. I did some research and found out that the best play style is the goal poacher. This is because unlike fox in the box, which only makes efficient movements close to or in the box, goal poachers make effective runs anywhere on the pitch, which gives you more attacking options, an advantage for you playing a single striker formation. This brings us to the 5 tips you need to pay attention to create more chances for your striker. 1. Watch them making the runs. This is one thing most players don't do, which causes them to miss goal-scoring chances. They are too focused on the pass in front of them. They fail to see incisive runs made by their striker that could easily lead to goals. So, take note. 2. Learn to do skill moves. Now, when I mean skill moves, I don't mean prime Neymar moves. We all know that most strikers in the game comes with limited skill moves they can perform. Therefore, we need to add some skills to them using skill tokens. The 2 skill moves every striker needs is the double touch and the Marseille turn. Here's why. The double touch is the most effective skill move in the game and can be used in any scenario at any time. It is done by tapping the dash button and swiping your joystick in the direction your player is facing. Then, for the Marseille turn, it gets interesting. It becomes important in this scenario where you make a through pass to your striker and he's in this position, blocked by a defender. Performing the Marseille turn here easily destroys the defender and opens up space to score a goal. The skill is done by tapping the dash button and swiping your joystick 90 degrees from where your player's facing toward the penalty spot. Trust me, this happens a lot of times in a match. So, knowing this gives you an edge. 3. Use the lofted through pass. A pass most beginners neglect. I explained this extensively in my previous video on passing, so if you want a more detailed look into this, check that out. Anyways, mastering how to perform the lofted through pass would already make your striker be more noticed, creating a lot more chances for him to score goals. 4. 1-2 touch passing, or the pass and go. You've probably heard of this before, but if you've not, it is done by tapping pass and flicking your joystick forward immediately. This causes your player to release the pass and start making a forward run. Using your striker to do this draws the defender out of position, leaving space behind which your striker can easily exploit when making the forward run. This is why I recommend putting passing for the second booster slot for your striker, making him more important in build-up plays. This can also be combined with lofted through pass. And finally, learn to start making efficient crosses. This is also something I need to improve on, and we'll make a video on it later. It's not every time the ball can reach the feet of your striker, so playing a good cross to your striker maximizes the use of your striker's heading abilities, enabling you score more goals with him. So yeah, that's 5 simple tricks to get the best out of your lone striker. Playing with one striker usually means relying a lot on your wingers. But with these tips, you'll find your striker involved in almost every attack, not just ghosting around. Practice them, add your own style, and you'll see the difference. If this helped you out, drop a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials just like this.